Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this message now, not tomorrow, not later, but now. There is someone who cannot hold it inside any longer. Their steps are guided by heaven. Their breath trembles with anticipation in their hands. They do have something in their hands that could change everything. You're sure they'll be at your door soon. They don't just carry a gift either. It's the anger and sadness they didn't tell you about. All of them have thought about it 1,000 times, but never said it out loud. You're not crazy for feeling like they're around lately. That feeling you get when you're by yourself. That wave of warmth that came out of nowhere. It's not a coincidence. While they are planning something, Archangel Michael says they are thinking of you. There is already a spiritual change in the air around you. And they have heard your name more than once from heaven, whether you believe it or not. And now they're hearing. They have fought back for a long time because they were afraid, guilty, or confused. But no longer. They are giving in to the calling. And Archangel Michael warns, if you ignore this, if you skip this message, you may never know the truth hidden in their hands. You will miss the moment that was designed for your healing. Don't let the noise of doubt drown the voice of divine timing. This is not coincidence. This is prophecy unfolding. This person who once walked away, who once left things unfinished, is about to finish what fate started. But not in the way you expect. Their arrival won't just be about apologies. It won't just be about closure. It will be the start of something beautiful. The end of something fake you've been clinging to. There's something they've been hiding, not to hurt you, but to protect you. But now the heavens say it's time for the truth. There is a secret they buried deep, and it has been itching to come out. They have been speaking to angels, whether they realize it or not. Their soul has been seeking peace, and a path to that peace leads to your door. They are scared not of you, but of what they'll feel when they finally look into your eyes again. Archangel Michael says, this person never stopped loving you, not even for a single day. But love isn't all they bring this time. They bring clarity. They bring proof. They bring an item that carries weight, physical or symbolic, something only you would understand. And if you feel it right now, that strange, inexplicable sensation in your heart, it's because your spirit is already preparing to receive them. Don't numb it. Don't run from it. Let the wave of miracles reach you. Michael says, this person has spoken your name in prayer. Maybe not aloud, but through their soul, and the angels heard it. That's why they are being guided back. Heaven doesn't move without intention. And this movement is not small. It is monumental. Even now as you read this, your energy is changing. Your vibration is shifting. You are aligning with what was always meant to be. But you must open your heart fully, even if it trembles, even if it bleeds. Archangel Michael reminds you the only way light enters is through the cracks. He says, your house will soon witness a scene that could rewrite your story. It will sneak up on you. And it's not about the surprise, though. It's about how the surprise makes you feel. It's about the point where two different times meet. The past that won't go away and the future that still has hope. Prepare. Don't think about what they did before. Pay attention to what they are now. God touches people, and those who have been touched change. This is true, says Archangel Michael. Their spirit has been stirred. Don't look at their hands first when they stand at your door, nervous and uncertain, with something behind their back. Look at their eyes. You'll understand. It will hit you. Your heart already knows what to expect from heaven. Michael says, this isn't just about romance. This is about purpose. This person's journey and yours were never meant to separate forever. You were always going to meet again. The question was never if, it was when, and the answer is now. This is your test. Will you recognize them beyond their past? Will you be strong enough to see the truth behind the silence? Will you accept the offering even if it's imperfect because you know their heart was always yours? Angels have surrounded your home already, preparing the space, blessing your doorstep, whispering to the winds that carry this person toward you. And though your human mind doubts, your soul remembers. This was written before you were even born. Michael says they have something hidden not just in their hands, but in their heart, and it's bursting to be seen. Don't be distracted. Don't be cold. The universe has waited too long for this moment. The alignment is rare. The energy is sacred. You may cry. You may shake. You may want to run. But Michael pleads, stay present. Stay open. Stay awake. Because after they reveal what they've brought, you will see your own reflection in a new way. This is a mirror moment. What they carry may look small, but it holds lifetimes of longing. It carries a story only your soul can decode. And once it is placed in your hands, your entire vibration will shift. You will feel lighter, brighter, realigned. You have been praying for a sign. This is it. You have been asking for clarity. This is it. Archangel Michael says, and clarity is not only about relationships, my child. It's about all the parts of your life where chaos has taken away your peace. As your parent, I can see the trouble you've been having. The stress you feel about money, the worries that stay in the background, and the times when you don't know what to do next. Peace is already on its way because you've been asking for it. You're not supposed to stay scared. You should move forward every day with a plan, faith, and clear steps. So, a simple system has been set up in front of you, a 30-day faith and financial breakthrough system. Each day, this system will give you a focused prayer, a small financial action, and clear direction to help you move forward. There is no stress or confusion. There is only steady progress toward peace and stability. Today is the day to take the first step toward making things better. If you feel ready, this could be the start of a big change in your life. The link is in the description and in the comments that have been pinned below. You're not sure if they still think about you. Yes, that's correct. Every night, you're not sure if they still care. More than ever, the answer is yes. You're being asked to receive now, not because you're perfect, but because you're ready. And even if part of you still feels broken, Archangel Michael says, broken people make the best receivers of miracles. They are almost at your door. You may hear a knock. You may receive a call. You may get a message before they appear. Whatever the sign is, don't brush it off. That's how heaven tests us. And if you truly want to know what's hidden in their hands, then prepare your soul to accept the truth in whatever form it arrives. Because what's coming isn't ordinary. It's divine intervention. A moment that will split your timeline. Archangel Michael is watching, guiding, protecting this reunion. He is making sure nothing and no one interferes. But you must not let fear block what God has finally released. This was not supposed to happen earlier because you weren't ready then. But now the heavens say you are. The rest of your life could begin from this single moment. Don't miss it. Don't doubt it. Open your heart the way you were always meant to. Because once they stand before you with something hidden in their hands, you'll understand why every delay, every tear, every unanswered prayer was worth it. Archangel Michael whispers one last thing. Don't speak first. Let them speak. Let them reveal. You'll be shocked at what comes out of their mouth and even more shocked at what they finally give you. And when that moment comes, remember this message because it wasn't a prediction. It was a preparation. A miracle is on its way and it's coming to your doorstep. They were never meant to forget you. And even when life pulled them in other directions, even when they tried to convince themselves they had moved on, your name never left their spirit. They dreamed of your voice. They imagined your reaction. Over and over they rehearsed this meeting in their mind because deep inside they knew one day they'd have to return. Not out of guilt, but out of love. Archangel Michael says, there is divine timing at play more intricate than you can imagine. Every delay meant something. Every pause was important. The silence is about to end. You're not being told to forget. You need to forgive them. If you can let them back in with open arms, the universe will give you something very valuable in return. There is a kind of love that can only exist after a storm. Even though the thing they are holding looks small, it has huge power. It could be a letter, a gift, an old picture, something meaningful, or something you didn't expect. The important thing is this. It has the power of their deepest truth in it. They've never been so weak before. They're ready like this never before. And you've known this was going to happen. Your dreams are more clear. Your heart feels lighter now. Strange things are happening all around you, even in the universe. Random memories, numbers that keep coming back, and songs that are too close to home. That's not something you made up. Yes, that's proof. They do not wish to lose you again. They want to do it right this time, though. They're not coming to do the same thing they did before. They are coming to rewrite it with truth, bravery, and love that has been honed in the fire of being apart. Archangel Michael tells them that this reunion is more than just a happy ending. It's good for your souls. Something more powerful than either of you is healing, resetting, and blessing your relationship. At first, you might not believe in your own worth. You might not know if you're ready for what they bring, but Michael wants you to understand this well. You're good enough. You've always been enough, and your heart has always been the safest spot for them. Allow tears to come when they do. If the silence needs to last longer, let it. You don't need to rush. As petals open in the sun, let it unfold slowly because holy things are about to happen. They might think for a moment before giving you what they brought. They might shake their hands. Their voice might break. However, that pause is holy. It's proof that what they have is real. When they finally reach out and touch it to you, take it gently with your heart as well as your hands. Because they're not just selling something. Their truth, their giving up and their love. Michael states, the energy around your door is glowing, spiritually glowing. The moment is almost here. And when it comes, don't look away. Don't pretend you don't feel it. You've waited for this moment longer than you realize. Let them explain. Let them stumble through their words. Let them be human. Because under all of that, they are pure. Their soul remembers yours even now. Especially now. And even if you feel afraid, even if you want to protect yourself, just listen. Don't interrupt. Don't let past wounds scream louder than present miracles. Archangel Michael reminds you. Healing doesn't come wrapped in perfection. It comes wrapped in being open. They carry more than a gift for this person. That's how much weight they have for missing you at night, feeling bad in the morning, and searching all day. They were able to get back now. Not because it's easy, but because it was meant to be. Have they told the wind your name 1,000,000 times in the hopes that God would hear? How many signs did they ask for, and how many did they get? Though they'll never say it, they let them hear it a lot. The last step is the door, which is your door, and everything that happens after they cross the line will depend on what happens. Michael says this is a pivotal moment in your divine timeline. One of the most important scenes in your story. Heaven is silent now, watching, waiting, holding its breath. Because this is the part where you decide. Will you let the past haunt you or let the present heal you? This is not a test of strength. This is a test of softness. Can you stay open long enough to receive a miracle that might not look like what you imagined, but feels like everything you ever needed? Michael urges you to be gentle with them and with yourself, because even miracles tremble before they land. And this one has been trembling for a very long time. So when they arrive, and they will, let the moment be what it's meant to be. Let the emotion rise. Let the truth speak. Let the past dissolve in the light of a new beginning. What they bring to your door, it's not just hidden in their hands. It's carried in their eyes, in their voice, in the silence that follows every word. Listen to it all. Absorb it. Because these moments, they don't come often. Michael says, the universe has waited lifetimes for this alignment. It's not just about love. It's about fate, soul contracts, letting go of bad energy, and remembering hearts. You are now on the edge of it, beloved. You are only one breath, one knock, or one divine step away from the miracle you thought you had lost. Get your heart ready. Now is your chance. Do not stop reading, because what is about to happen is the last message from heaven before the miracle comes to your door. Archangel Michael says, your soul already knows this encounter is part of a larger plan, something far beyond human timing or coincidence. You might think this is about a person, but it's more than that. It's about healing a wound you've carried lifetime after lifetime. It's about reclaiming a part of yourself that got lost the day they left. And now the missing piece is walking back to you. They won't come with perfect words. They might even mess it up at first. Their voice might crack. Their eyes might avoid yours. But don't be fooled. Archangel Michael urges you, look deeper. Look past the hesitation, past the shame, past the apology. What you'll see is raw, pure truth. They never stopped choosing you. They just got lost along the way. Heaven has been preparing them for this return through dreams, signs, painful lessons. And Archangel Michael says, every struggle they faced since leaving your life has led them to one realization. No one feels like you. No one ever will. They may have tried to replace you. They may have been surrounded by others, but none of them could reach their soul the way you did. That's why their hands tremble now, because they know they're not just knocking on your door, they're knocking on the door of destiny. You may have stopped expecting them. You may have even tried to erase them. But love like this never dies. It simply sleeps until the divine says it's time to wake. And now it's awake. Archangel Michael says, listen to the silence between your breaths. There's a soft knowing there, a tug in your spirit. That's your higher self preparing to receive what you once thought was gone forever. They are bringing something physical, yes, but also something invisible. Their truth, their longing, their soul in the most vulnerable form you've ever seen. Don't ask why it took so long. Instead, ask what they've learned in the silence. Because their silence wasn't absence, it was becoming. You'll notice it in the way they look at you. There's no anger, no blame, just a desperate hope that you'll allow them one more chance to show you what they couldn't before. They aren't the same person, but neither are you. And that's why this works now when it couldn't then. You had to be broken apart, both of you, so you could meet again. You were always meant to be whole, awake, real. Michael says, the divine doesn't recycle pain unless it's meant to become purpose. This reunion has purpose, even if it's just to say the words your heart always deserved to hear. They may come at night or early morning. They may appear when you're least prepared, but that's how miracles move. They don't wait for you to be ready. They arrive when your soul is. And your soul is ready. They are being sent guided, escorted by angels. Archangel Michael says 3 specific angels are traveling with them right now, protecting them from fear, shielding them from shame, clearing their path. That's how much heaven wants this moment to happen. And what happens after they give you what they're hiding in their hands? That depends on you. Will you embrace the message or reject it? Will you cling to the past or allow the present to show you a new truth? Will you recognize this as a divine appointment? Because Archangel Michael swears this isn't random. It was scheduled before you were born. They will look at you differently this time. Not with the pride of someone who once had you, but with the humility of someone who nearly lost you forever. And when their hands open, what they reveal won't just be an object. It will be the key to the next chapter of your life. A chapter where healing replaces heartache and divine truth replaces unanswered questions. You may want to cry. You may want to scream. You may want to collapse into them and say everything you never had the courage to say. Do it. Michael says, you are safe now. This moment is being held by heaven. And if you've ever felt like God, angels, or the person you love forgot about you, this reunion is proof that they did not. You were just getting ready. Archangel Michael says, and preparation does not happen only in matters of the heart, my child. For many of you, heaven has also been preparing a breakthrough in the areas where stress, uncertainty, and financial burdens have weighed heavily upon your spirit. My child, I see the weight you have been carrying. The quiet worries about money, the stress you rarely speak about, the nights when your mind refuses to rest. You have been praying for peace and your prayers have been heard. You are not meant to walk this journey in confusion and fear. You are meant to walk with faith, with clarity, and with daily direction. That is why a simple path has been placed before you, a 30-day faith and financial breakthrough system. Each day you will be guided with a gentle prayer, a simple money step and clear direction to help you regain control. Nothing overwhelming, nothing complicated. Just small faithful steps leading you toward peace and stability. If your heart feels ready, begin today. Do not delay this moment. The link is in the description and in the pinned comment below. Michael says, no, listen carefully because heaven is not finished revealing what has been prepared for you. Do not forget about this. Do not ignore it. This isn't just another, clears throat, person at your door. This is a soul that has felt their purpose awaken. And that purpose is you. Michael says they could never love someone else the same way they do. Your name was written on their soul. Their fate will always be linked to your healing. They are now ready to take on that role. You don't have to be perfect to say, I remember who we are. I remember what we were always meant to be. If you don't say anything at first, your silence will speak louder than anything else because their heart is already listening. We're not going to get back together. The point is to close a circle that has been unfinished for too long. But it won't matter if this lasts forever or just for one holy moment of truth. It will heal your soul. Michael says, this moment is holy. Treat it like a temple. Be there. Be open. Be kind because something very special is about to happen. Two souls, one separated, are now aligned. It's a divine appointment happening right now. And in that quiet moment, when their eyes meet yours, when their hands are open and the truth is shown, you will understand why nothing ever worked with anyone else. You will understand why your spirit never let them go. You will understand why heaven chose now, because this is more than a reunion. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give and it will be given to you is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose. Join the conversation and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today. Join our community and see what God brings back into your life. This is the way out. This is the rising again. You forgot that you could still receive this miracle. And Archangel Michael wants you to say this out loud when the time is right. I'm ready. I'm ready. With all my heart, I accept this divine meeting. Your life will never be the same again because the angels will hear you. When that time comes, remember what Archangel Michael said. When you hear their steps, feel their presence, and feel their nervous energy right outside your door. It's not just a visit. This is a soul getting to its final resting place. Wait a minute before you open the door. Hold still for a second. Take deep breaths. Relax your heart. Set your spirit straight. Time will feel different as soon as that door opens. There will be less wind. The things around you will fade. The only things that will stand between you and them are the truth. They might be hesitant. If they don't know how to knock, their hand may move back and forth. And that pause holds a lifetime of feelings. Don't think it means you're weak. It is holy. That's when their soul remembers what their mind has been trying to forget about you. They might not say your name at first when the door opens. They might just stare at you blankly as if they're seeing something holy. That's when you'll realize you were the miracle all along. It's possible that you will not know what to say. Okay, that's fine. Michael says, don't worry about words. Your souls have already started the conversation. If they cry, let them. If you cry, let yourself. These tears are not wounds reopening. They're rivers of healing finally breaking through. Watch their hands. Watch what they do next. Slowly, carefully, they will reach into their pocket or behind their back or clutch something close to their chest, and then they will reveal it. What is it? Michael says it may be something from your past, something you forgot or thought you lost. It could be something new that they wrote, found, made, or bought just for you. It could also be a symbolic item that has a lot of meaning to you, but not to anyone else. You'll know right away. It will feel heavier than it looks when they hand it to you. That's not weight. Feelings, soul, or spirit. Take it in with both hands. Don't just accept the object when you do. Accept the truth that it holds. The truth is that they cared all the time. The truth that they couldn't live without you in it. The truth that their love for you is stronger, purer, and more real now than it ever was. They might try to explain everything. What they did, how they felt, and where they went. You should listen with an open mind, not a strict one. That's why the story is holy, even if it's messy or painful. They had to go through that so they could be ready for this moment. Archangel Michael wants you to know that your kindness right now will follow you into all of your future lives. How you handle this moment will be a blessing for you. Even if you never talk again, Michael doesn't believe this is the end. Though he sees a light coming on, not going out because of the gift, the look, and the shaking voice, something will change between you during that exchange. You will feel the energy pulse around you. Heaven is going to let out a breath it's had for years. You can say it all at once. I missed you. I love you still. I did not stop. You might not say anything. It's possible that your eyes will say everything. Archangel Michael says that's when the real miracle takes place. It will feel like a wave. Not crashing but slowly spreading out. You will feel peace in your chest. There will be no more pain. Regret will go away and love will be the only thing left. Pure, undeniable, and from heaven. Love that doesn't need anything in return. It doesn't follow. It's just a knowing from God, a promise from the soul, or a return to the truth. You might even invite them in. You might talk for a long time. At some point, the night will turn into morning, and the air will be filled with soft sounds of two hearts remembering how to beat together in quiet laughter. You might not say much, though it's possible that the silence will be holy enough. But remember this. No matter what happens next, you saw a miracle happen. You did a great thing. Before you even breathed your first breath, you were picked for this moment. Michael the Archangel says that heaven is happy when two souls meet again. And right now, heaven is singing your name. Do not question it. Don't be afraid of it. Forget about it. You're not making this up. You didn't make this up. This is real. This is proof that God sees you. Angels hear you and love can still find you if you've ever had any doubts. The door is now open. The past spoke and your future just showed up with a secret in their hands. You will always remember this moment, and it's just the beginning. Angel Michael tells them, this is the moment when time folds, where your past and future merge into one divine breath. Right now, as they stand in front of you with their hearts open and their eyes wide with emotion. They mean it. Everything else goes away. Just the truth, no noise, no doubt, and no time frames. It's not about what went wrong before. It's not about who said what or who hurt whom. You are no longer that person. They are not the same person anymore. What you see in front of you now is rebirth, resurrection, and a soul that has been through fire and come back to you clean, humble, and soft. You can hear it if you pay close attention to their words and your heartbeat. Heaven is whispering. This is it. You're here. You made it. They aren't just there by chance. They didn't just choose to show up. They were sent. It felt like there were forces, signs, and dreams following them around. Strange events that kept happening over and over until they couldn't look away. You felt them calling you from deep inside before you even heard their steps. You don't have to know how. You only need to know why. Archangel Michael said, let your heart be louder than your wounds right now. Let your spirit speak louder than your logic. Let your love, even if it's buried deep under years of pain, rise like light through darkness. Because love never really dies. It may grow quiet. It may hide. But when it's real, it waits. It watches. It holds its breath for a moment like this. And now that moment is here. When their fingers brush yours, when they place what they've brought into your hands. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes and feel it. Feel the entire timeline of your connection condensed into one sacred touch. All the beginnings, all the endings, all the almost, all the dreams you both buried, they are all here. Archangel Michael says, this touch is not just physical in a spiritual way. It's the confirmation your heart has been waiting for. You could remember the day they left. The pain that wouldn't go away and the words that were never said, those memories don't hurt as much now. Why? Because healing is right in front of you now. Also, maybe getting better doesn't mean things are back to how they were. It could mean that the two of you get to make something new, something smarter, deeper, or softer. Or maybe all it takes to heal is holding each other for a while, not needing answers, and letting love say everything that words can't. There is no pressure or expectation now. There is only a holy call to be seen, held, and free. Michael states, what happens next is entirely up to your soul. And whatever you choose, forgiveness, closure, reunion, even gentle goodbye, will be divinely supported because you passed the test. You stayed open when you could have closed. You showed up when you could have run. You received when you could have rejected. That is the miracle. The transformation was never about them alone. It was about you becoming who you needed to be to receive this moment. The angels saw your lonely nights. They heard your silent prayers. They witnessed the days you wanted to give up on love completely. But you didn't. You held space. You protected your heart without turning it to stone. And for that, heaven is proud of you. Very few souls choose the path of softness when the world teaches us to harden. But you chose the divine way, the way of surrender, of faith, of patience. Michael says, because you waited with grace, now comes your reward. Take another look at them. Watch how they look at you. Still scared and still hopeful. No matter what sign it is, they want to know that they are welcome here. Are you going to give it? Does your heart beat faster than your fear? Will you believe what your heart tells you? Even if your mind has doubts, it's possible between two hearts, two timelines, or even between heaven and earth right now. And something very special happens if you step through together. If you walk through this moment hand in hand, when you change the future, you change it for everyone, not just yourself. That's how strong love is when angels are around to protect it. If you knew how much the universe had to change for this moment to happen, you would cry with gratitude, says Archangel Michael. Everything you lost and everything that broke you was setting you up for this. You weren't getting in trouble. You were getting better. Now that elegance shines off of you, that's why they're shaking. It's not that they are weak, but that they can feel your power. You're not the same person you used to be. You're now beautiful and magnetic, godlike. They were afraid they'd never find another miracle like you. What should I do now? Now you can make a choice without being afraid. Being sure that you are safe. Being aware that Archangel Michael is putting light around this moment. Being sure that whatever comes next will be good. Because this isn't just the end of an old story. This is the start of a new one. When they finally speak, when they get the words out, but aren't sure what they mean, just smile. Since you already know what they're going to say, they don't need to ask. They don't need to do anything. They need to be real. And real is what you've been looking for the whole time. Allow it to happen. Let the miracle come in. Bring back the love. Let the truth come out. When it's over, the moment is over. The door is shut behind them. And you have what they gave you in your hands. Sit still. Not the quiet of being alone, but the quiet of something holy. Because you'll be sure that God didn't forget about you. He was just waiting for the right time. That time was today. Now, beloved Archangel Michael takes a slow step back and watches you in silence. His wings are spread wide over your space to protect you. He's all around you. Even if you can't see him, the stillness, the air, and the way your heartbeat has slowed down all of a sudden make you feel safe again. He's happy with you. Honestly, and deeply proud because you said yes to the thing that most people try to avoid all their lives. The honest, open, and vulnerable truth of love came back. This is not a dream. It's not a dream. What happened or is about to happen was recorded by God a long time ago before you were even born. Before you had to wait, wonder, and spend painful nights. Now the story has moved on to the next page, not as a punishment, but as a promise. It's okay to still feel nervous. Even though you still have questions, please don't doubt the miracle. Be grateful for the magic that just showed up at your door. Someone called you. You were picked. The most important thing is that you answered. How often does that happen? Do you know how many souls hear the call but shut it down out of fear? You didn't though. You read more. You didn't close. You made room for this holy moment to reach you. Now your energy field is different in every way. Your soul knew it even if you didn't. The old ties were cut. The old wounds were touched by light. And the old beliefs were changed. You're not the same person you were before this message. That version of yourself disappeared as soon as you let this love in. They, the ones who came back, also know it. They might not be able to use spiritual language to explain it. They might not know what's going on, but they feel the same way you do, because two souls that were split up and have now come back together make a holy vibration that even heaven is amazed by. These are the kinds of connections that make the sky soft stop time and remind everyone that miracles still happen. Not just in stories, but also in everyday hearts, rooms, and times like this one. Now, Archangel Michael speaks again in a soft voice. Wait for the afterglow to happen. Take this wonderful thing in and let it heal you. Keep your heart open for a little while longer. Do not think. Don't make plans. Feel you can put what they brought on a table. It's a note, a token, a picture, or an object. But it's not what it seems to be. It's an inside key. Your soul already knows what to do with it. Even if you don't, that should be enough. You might ask yourself, is this going to last forever? Michael gives a soft smile, because that's not the right question. The right question to ask is, was I fully present when God showed up? You were, too. That's what counts. That's what makes the next miracle possible. There will be more truth, love, and alignment in the future. Your timeline has already changed because of this reunion. Whether it lasts a lifetime or just one sacred night, you're not going in the same direction anymore. You went up to a higher one. One where people don't question your worth. One that takes care of your softness instead of punishing it. One that finally cares about and respects your soul. You might get tired soon. Not because something went wrong, but because your energy body just went through a divine activation, a recalibration, or a spiritual earthquake. Take a break. Water is good for you. If you can sit under the sky, let the stars remind you that someone is always watching over you. Michael says this is just the start. Things will start to change now that you've said yes to love coming back. Chances, messages that come as a surprise, new dreams, and new courage. Heaven knows you're ready to receive because you've shown it. So welcome the aftershock, the feeling, the awe, the tears that come out of nowhere. Your life is not falling apart. You're getting bigger. Your heart is getting big enough to hold something you thought was lost for good. Faith. They showed up. They did show up. You were brave to open the door. This is important to know. Even if you don't know what to do next or are still getting ready, you did well on the test. Not the kind the world gives, the kind heaven gives. You were humble when you should have been proud. You picked truth over self-interest. You picked love over fear. You chose to protect your presence. The fierce, powerful, and patient Archangel Michael bowed to you in honor. He stood there and watched you wait. He saw you cry. He saw how you stayed soft when the world tried to make you tough. He also got to see you being seen today. Truly and deeply seen by someone who has since left. Yes, but who came back to give, not to take. Now, dear friend, you are whole. You were lucky not because of what they gave you, but because of what you let yourself receive. So, let's keep tonight holy. Have a soft day tomorrow, and let the quiet knowing carry you with every breath as you move forward. You're loved. You have been picked. You are the reason they came back. Heaven will make sure you never forget that. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our COF community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment. A place where divine abundance is not just a hope but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says give and heaven will open over you on this platform. Every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall. Share your heart. And as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now. Join the family and see your heavens open.